Alright, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Testing as usual. Alright, meow. Oh gosh. Can I tone my voice down? Like all the way down, probably. Okay. Oh gosh. How far down can I go? Oh, now it's too low. No, I will eventually. You know what? No, I never will find that height. Okay, this should be good enough. You know what? No, I never will find that height. Okay, this should be good enough. I have no idea. I never could tell because I hate my voice. So I literally never know the volume because I want to turn myself down way down. Okay, I'm gonna do one more check. You know, I actually can't hear the check, which is crazy. Nope. Okay. I really should separate the. Gosh. Can I like? No. Okay, well the music's loud for me, but it's probably just not loud for you guys. Yeah, a pinch, right? Because my bar is going way up. There, -45, and I'm all the way at 30-ish. I can never get this right. But I don't want to linger on this. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so. This is just chatting. This is all gonna be just chatting. Where do I put myself? I want to put myself right here. I kind of want to put myself in the middle. You know, I did have Warudo where I like placed myself somewhere, which I definitely should install again and not give up on immediately. But I just could not be bothered with Warudo. Whatever. Alright. Change this up. Whoop whoop. Should be the same audio settings. No, it's not. What do you mean it's not the same audio settings? Wait, time out. No, I'm tripping. It's the same audio setting. Doop, doop, doop. Yeah, it's the same audio setting. All right. This is just chatting. I'm not really gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do. I mean, I might go into Blender. Who knows? Who cares? I have news. News that has already been told on my Twitter, but I just wanted to say it on my channel, which is, if you couldn't hear by the music, I am now a part of RWBY, but RWBY VR specifically, which is amazing. I mean, I did one inspired by, and they were just like, "I love your animations, please," and I was just like, "Yes." And they accepted me in fairly quickly. And I wanted to do a YouTube video of just chatting on it because, oh gosh, I can hear myself. Go away. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to do a YouTube video, to like, I guess just an archive and my thoughts and everything. But yeah, okay, that's perfectly fine. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to do a YouTube video on it because I can. So, as of, I mean, I've technically, quote, air quotes, hard air quotes on this one, I technically, legitimately, officially was with them. Let me just actually. I didn't pull this up beforehand, by the way. Let me just scroll. $420. So what? January, February, March, April. April 20th was my exact day I was in, but it was weird to be in, but like not do anything for them. So I didn't initiate myself in, quote unquote, until I made something for them, right? Because I was working on a project, but it was kind of going too slow because I am still, to this day, kind of waiting on the voice actor. I mean, it's weird. The voice, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I mean, he's busy. I'll get to that in a minute. But basically, yeah. So I guess I was in on April 20th, but I didn't initiate myself until I made an animation for them. So as I was working on an animation for them, since it was taking too long to make, I made my own, and I didn't want to greet myself inside until I was done with that. So yeah. So I didn't initiate myself until, and I just want to get exact dates because I just want to I want to be as accurate as possible at the moment. Where am I at? Where is it at? Also, man, I'm so scared too. Or not scared, but I'm just nervous. Because I'm way too shy. I wish I could I don't know how Discord works 100% either, so. And I'm also afraid I'm gonna break something in Discord. So I'm not gonna fiddle with it at all. I just want to I'm just gonna manually scroll. I'm not gonna do anything extra to get to the point. Oh man, it shouldn't be that high up, should it? I mean, they talk fairly a lot, and I just see what they chat about. I'm not gonna intervene too much because they're all really funny and cool, and I'm just this garbage person that doesn't know how to be funny. So I don't want to ruin how awesome they are. I feel like I could just ruin it at any moment, and I just am trying to stay out of the way. Oh, there's apparently a lot of emoting lately. No way. No, it's not that high up. I know it's not that high up. What do I do? I must have passed it. Here it is. So the 520. Oh, exactly. I didn't even mean to do that. Exactly 1 month after I got in, I then made an animation for them. A secondary animation for them because to initiate myself because I didn't want to do 0 things for them. I didn't want to get in with nothing, right? I didn't want to be hey, I'm your new animator. What have I done for you guys? Oh, I've done something. I just can't show you yet. I didn't want to do that because I was still waiting for the voice acting. So I made my own little thing, which is the Lisa interview thing because she has an amazing voice for saying interview. So when I was watching their stream and I heard that, I was just like, oh my gosh, that was so perfect and hilarious. So I just had to do that. Had to. No excuse. Immediately. Gosh, it was perfect. Anyway, so that's the official timestamp. So now I can just come back to this video to be like, when did I join again? Future me, April 20th, 2026. I got in. And on May 20th, yes, I had to count my fingers. May 20th, 2026, I initiated myself to be with them, like 100%. Basically started talking. So the reason for this stream is not only just because of that. The main thing, I haven't done anything for them, or done much of anything for them yet, and I really, 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 really want to, but I have no idea who to go to or how to get anything in motion. I mean, I'm doing 2 animations for them anyways. One that I'm still waiting on for the voice acting, and another I'm gonna do for one of the cast, which is always good. So I don't have to wait on anybody but myself, because it comes directly from the live stream. So I don't have to wait on voice acting, because I just go back to the live stream and just get the voices there. But yeah, I have no clue how to make anything move yet. But what I want, and this is what I want, and it's just my idea, but like, they have I'm pretty sure the entirety of Team Ruby, Juniper, like they have, not even that, just Ruby as a show in general. They have everything for it. They have amazing freaking, they have actors and backup actors, and then on top of that they have a cameraman or woman, they have a camera person, and editors, right? And then I think they have one other animator, and I'm just a second animator. I've only heard from the other animator once, and he was like, hey, another animator. So I don't know. I think I saw that one time, and I never seen it ever again. So I don't know what's happening with that. I don't know if I'm the only one or there's two. Don't know. But I am just thinking, and I've said to the chat, like, they should just make a Ruby AU, right? Like with episodes and stuff. Because they have everything they need. And I feel weird suggesting anything to them, because I still don't know if anything works yet. But like, they have it all. They are so fucking funny. Gosh, they're hilarious. Don't get me wrong, like I don't know. Like I don't watch. I did say at one point that I watched all their streams. I retract that statement. I have not watched all their. I thought I did, but I gotta remember, they live stream more than they post videos. So I watched their regular videos, and I barely have watched or skimmed the surface of their live stream, and that's my fault. But there's not many actual videos that they have. They kind of like are sporadic with that one. They usually do like shorts as well, and I've seen all their shorts already. That's something I watched all. So I thought I was like already a fan, but then no, not really. Apparently I really wasn't a fan this whole time. I was a fake fan, because I didn't know that they live streamed them mostly. But yeah, that's the thing. So I'm just thinking, this is just my open thoughts. I wanted to make this recording to just get my thoughts out there, because I was thinking about all this at work, and I was like, how do I talk at work and also live stream my thoughts? But turns out I can't, because there's nothing visually for some people to look at. So I just had to wait till after work, and then I immediately got on my computer, and I'm tired, but who cares? I want to talk about this, and I'm gonna be everywhere in this chatting thing, so sorry if nothing sounds coherent or understandable. Also, the reason why I have deleted my previous live stream I did yesterday ago with my kitten, or with an animal having kittens right underneath me, is because that was a disaster. Justine was right. It was like 5 minutes of animation and like 20 hours of just a blank screen yelling about how I have to clean up blood off my floor, and everything was a mess. It was a horrible mess, so I deleted it because it was awful. It was so bad. Anyways, but just if you listened this far, yeah, my thoughts are gonna be everywhere, and talking about basically Ruby AU, because they have it all. Like I watch their live streams now more often now, and I'm only watching from 2 months ago and below, because I don't know. I think after 2 months they probably changed voice actors or whatever. I don't even know what's happening with that, honestly. I probably should watch more, but that's besides the point. the point is the point is like they are. I can't even like. So when I watch live streams sometimes, or like listen to live streams, I usually have it in the background sometimes too, right? As I'm doing something. No, they are so funny and interesting to watch. Like they do the most amazing things at all. Hold on. Anyways, okay. I'm continuing, by the way. Anyways, a person came to embarrass me. Anyways, so yes, this person tried. Anyways, yeah. So basically, they are really funny, and I cannot even look at them in the background. Like I have to physically watch them. Like if I ever like, because I was at work as well watching the live stream, and when I walk away to like do something and like I can't use my phone while I'm going on patrol. I mean I could, but I don't like to. So when I try to like put away my phone and just listen, can't do that because there's always something happening in the background, which is also amazing. Their skits or their like mini like bits that they do, just god tier. So my thought is, since they're already funny and they're already doing their own thing, and they have some of these skits that they do, why not make a universe that they can make up, right? Because they have everything they need. They have the charm, they have the camera work people, and they have the editors. I mean, I don't think the editors have ever put special effects in their animation, but then again, I'm an animator, so I guess that's kind of like my job. But gosh, they literally have everything they need, and I just want to create something with them at this point. Like I don't know what, but like if like man, I wish I can like make things go in motion, and I don't know how to do that. And like I'm extremely shy and an introvert. That anytime I speak, I think I'm talking too much because I am the longest one there. Oh man, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Well, this streaming is gonna be really wonky. Hopefully my voice is perfectly fine. But yeah, so hopefully I can get something in motion somehow. But right now, I have no idea how to do it. And as of right now, I am the last person that's spoken anything. And I'm obviously nervous as hell because I don't know if I'm overstepping or not, asking, or just asking the question, has anyone made an AU or even thought about it? Because like it's such a good idea. And in the skits right now, currently in the skits, I am also at the bottom, the last person to speak, and that also is nerve-wracking. But like they want to voice act one of my animations. How do I get them to do that? Like, how in the world do I be like, yeah, sure, let's set up a time and date? Like, I don't know how to do anything. I don't know my boundaries yet. And I'm just waiting, basically, for someone to swoop in to be like, this is how you do it. But as of right now, I don't know if asking, or I mean, I guess it's not, right? It's not really that hard, or not that bad to just ask for help, I guess. But I feel weird saying it because I'm an introvert, okay? can't really blame you too hard. Anytime I speak, I just think, ooh, I'm doing something wrong. So, another thing, you can tell. Okay, so, as for the old man of RWBY, he was already a god in the actual RWBY show, apparently. And it's like the joke that he's a god. But in this instance of RWBY VR, he is the god. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't know the full story, but I'm pretty sure he is single-handedly bringing everybody together and working everything in the background to bring all these people together. Like, he's like the puppet master that's bringing RWBY together. It's crazy. Like, I don't know how he's doing it. Like, if he is just really just doing all this by himself, man, bless that man. His back must be hurting. Like, I feel like at this, like, he's like probably like the ringleader, or like the whatever you want to call it, but he's the controller of everything. So that's just a fun tidbit. I don't know why I said that randomly, but it was just funny to even think about. Cause man, I just like the fact that he has a character is just pretty on point. Gosh, I don't know what to say anymore. And it's also just because I'm nervous and I have no clue what to say. So, yeah, like, so what I want and my plan or my goals for RWBY VR is literally to. So right now they move at the snail pace ever, especially of posting videos and stuff. If you were to look at their channel, it's not really. They're not that active that often. I think they're just now bringing it up now, kind of. But they're not too active. And I am wishing and praying and hoping that I could help them get it at least up to posting once a week. That's just me. I'm being selfish. Selfish in the ways of I want to just animate, right? Because my goal is literally to help them out. That is it. No secret game. No, like, I don't even care if they wanted to like not what do you call it? I want to say advertise. What is it called? Gosh, I'm dumb right now. If they like never tagged me for anything, or like never like if they never credited me, I'd be perfectly fine. Because I know people come and go to RWBY being like, oh, I want this, or I want that, I want like money or fame or whatever, and I'm just like, nah, I just want to animate. That's all I want to do is animate. Now, getting to that point is hard. I don't know who to ask to animate. Like, I guess they have to come to me. I kind of put that in the chat where it's like, come to me if you want something made or whatever. But I know that's not good enough. Like, I know I have to do a lot more, but I'm taking it slow as well. And also, they're just slow enough for me to make an animation, which is also doubly good, but also, if I can just speed them up to be post once a week, so if they don't post anything, I can post in their place. I want to do that. I want to. Oh yeah, the other thing I was talking about. Gosh, I knew I was gonna get off the rails. Like, if they didn't credit me, right? I don't even care about like getting like views or whatever. If they like take my name off, like I could right now put my name as Steve, and like, you know, if they even said, oh, Steve made the animation, I would not care. I will change my profile picture and just rename myself Steve and just like be fine. Cause like I don't care about like all that stuff of like getting weird personal gain out of any of this. Because like, I don't know. Yeah, my goal is basically to just get them off the ground and to make something cool, right? Because that's just my ultimate goal.
because I look at their things and look at their potential, and in my head I see their potential, and my gosh, they have it. Like, yeah, I get it. They have like 1,000 views in their live streams and whatever and yada yada yada. But like, what if you guys made Ruby episodes instead of just skits, right? Or put the skits in the Ruby episode. Like, what if, right? Because they have funny ideas. They are hilarious. I can't not watch them in their live stream. I have to physically look at them. If I could do hand gestures, I would. But like, I have to physically look at them because that's how interesting they are. Like, it's just amazing how they function, and like even their acting skills on point. Their motions and how they move. Yes, they do have like a VR rig and whatever. On point. My goodness. And I'm just barely learning who's who and who substitutes who. What, do I have 0 people? Okay, cool. I have 0 people in right now, so I could say that. But I think the main one that caught my eye recently was like, for example, not example, but the person that caught my eye was Reese. Oh my goodness, her motion. I don't know what rig she has for like VR, but it's like she knows how to act. My goodness. But then again, I don't know anybody else to pin them down yet. I'm still learning. Oh my gosh, did I freeze? I did. Oh no. Is everything okay? Hopefully that didn't break too much. Okay. Well, that's gonna... I don't know why my internet's spotty all of a sudden. My internet's just like, I'm gonna take a dive! And that's what's happening. Hopefully this is all coming through, though. But anyway, they really want to be in one of my little animations I made as I copied, what's her face? Because I do that sometimes. I don't know, I do that a lot, actually. I'm starting to do that a lot more, is copy, what is it? What's her name? Maribel? But like, what's the thing? Yeah, Maribel Studios, I guess. Yeah, I'm starting to mimic the style of Maribel Studios because, like, they're the thing I need anyways. Like, they're doing the same animations I want to make. So, literally, I made that one for, John and Pride Month. So I made that one, like, a year ago. 2025. I don't know why I'm freezing. There you go. So I made that a year ago, and I put that to the suggestion for this month because it's Pride Month. So I'm just like, what if we change the thing that I made and we just do that? And so they are like all over it right now. And I'm just like, oh, sorry. And they're like, oh, they really want to do it. And I'm just like, okay, well, I have no idea how to get things moving. So you guys do audio files or something? My question was not asked. It's at the bottom. I'm still waiting. But like, I don't know how to do anything. I wish I knew how to get things in order and like get these moving. Because I wish I could just say, hey, yeah, sure, let's do it, and then just set up something. I think I said that earlier. Whatever. I'm gonna repeat myself a lot. So all well. But yeah, I wish I knew how to like get that done. But when I have enough feel for this place or even control, I'll be happy because holy hell, I think they have the greatest future than they do right now. Cause I don't know. I feel, in my opinion, this is my opinion, doesn't mean it's fact. Just so you know, anything that I say, whatever, is a fact. It's not, or sorry, not fact. It's an opinion. Everything I say is an opinion, not a fact. So it's just my thoughts. But I think if they're going through the same way that they're doing right now, and just like, you know, just, I guess just goofing off and just making like skits every now and then, it's great. think that they can do more, right? Because I don't post too often. It's not like it's a daily thing or not even a weekly thing. It's like whenever everybody's available. And trust me, there's a lot of people, so it's understandable why they're moving slow. Even I move slow because, I mean, I have to animate it. I mean, technically speaking, it takes me a week to animate something, but my lazy butt will extend that because if nobody needs it right now, eh. And also, I mean, life happens as well, but I don't count that. But typically, yeah, I can finish something in a week or less. So that's a thing. Besides the Ruby versus Maka thing, that thing. I mean, it hasn't been a week yet, but that can pen for however long I feel like it, because it's not a top priority. But I don't know. I'm just like thinking to myself, like, they can do so much with everything they have. Like, what if, just in my opinion, what if they have, like, they make everybody try to work on something, like a big project, right? Because they're not doing it, they don't, like, I don't think the skits are a big project, right? I don't know. I mean, I'm not there for the skits, so I wouldn't know, but I don't think of their skits, their small skits, as like a big project. It's like a project, it's not a big project. And I'm thinking, if they were work towards, like, a big project, or like an episode of like a Ruby AU and have consistency, and yes, their bits and jokes that they do in their shorts can go inside of the actual episode, which would even be even more funnier and better. If they just do that, then I think it'll be funny and hilarious and great as hell. And even without me, let's just, like, don't get me wrong, my goal in life as well is to be like a solo. I'm freezing. Hopefully it's not too bad. Anyways, my goal in life basically is to become a solo animator, right? And I will be a solo animator in my own animation whenever I, make all the characters. I will be the only animator. But in this instance for Ruby VR, they don't even need me, right? Like, I would love to animate the whole thing, the whole episode from start to finish. But I mean, I don't know. They don't have to do all that. But what they could do is that they can just act out and, like, do the episode, and then the parts where they need animating skills, like jumping off a ledge, or getting to point A to point B, or like fighting a monster, then they can use me, because then everybody's used for something, so I'm not like robbing them of their acting skills and whatever. I mean, even with my animations, I'm gonna need like a reference, so technically I'm not 100% robbing them, but I don't want to rob them of their their acting skills. So if they did do an AU, that's kind of how I would want it, where it's like they act it out, and the parts that they need me for, I can fill in the gaps, especially with combat, right? Like, for instance, I didn't mention this in the chat, but I mean, I should have. But then I took it back because I can't always think of the Ruby. I can't always think of the Ruby team. I gotta think of like everybody as a whole, right? But the thing I wanted to say was, like, just like in the Bang robbery of Ruby VR, for example, I could have, if they were to let me, they can just have me animate that whole entire scene, and then when they're in the car, it can just pan to them being in the car, and then they act them out themselves, and then when they need to do any flips or anything major, I can animate that, and then when they're safe and sound, they can just go back to their normal, like, acting type of thing, So that's kind of my plan, and I hope I can actually make it happen, because I think there's something there. And I don't know, I guess I'm a sucker for stories, and I don't want to, like, force this on them. That's why I'm just saying it's an idea, not concrete. But, like, it's just, what if? Like, what if they actually made a story, right, that people can follow, not some random skit every now and then that just happens out of the blue? So yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking of that, and I'm just like, man. But like, even from what I said in the chat as well, where it's like the example of like Rin and Nora, that is also a great example. Where it's like, why would Ren try to go after, or sorry, Ren? Why would Nora go after Ren like that? I would love to know, and that would be an interesting thing. That would be a hilarious thing. Like that would be such a like hilarious thing of how they led up to like Nora trying to break down the door to get Ren, and then how to find out how they solve that. I might be a sucker for stories, but I really want that to happen. And I don't want to tell them what to do or how to live their life or whatever, but I'm just trying to make something happen, you know? And I don't mind if they ever did like shut me down and be like, no, we don't want stories, we want sketch. Let's just hypothetically say that they were these mean people. Yeah, and I know they're not. They're actually pretty awesome people. But let's just hypothetically say that they were like mean over there and they said no to me, right? Like I don't mind as long as I animate. The baseline thing though is just I animate for them. Because like I don't mind doing that, and I just really want them. I just want to see them grow mostly. Like baseline, I look at them and I'm just thinking, how can I improve Ruby VR? Oh my gosh, how? I pulled it up on my phone. Gosh, and how are you always here? This is really loud for me on my phone. I don't know how. I guess my phone is like volume cranked. Then again, I am also talking really low, kind of. This is really loud for me on my phone. I don't know how. I guess my phone is like volume cranked. Then again, I am also talking really low. Here, let me. What if hypothetically I put my phone to the lowest volume? How would that sound? Hey, doop 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 doop. No, okay, it's my volume's at 3 up, and I can hear myself. I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. No, I'm always nervous. I don't like my voice. But hello. My number one fan. I am talking just about Ruby VR stuff. I'm not actually animating because I just got back from work and I just have ideas. Ah, okay, cool. Cool. Anyways, but yes, I am talking just about Ruby VR stuff because I just want a story from them, I guess. I don't know. I'm a really big introvert and I don't talk much at all. So, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna be. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, so hypothetically speaking, if they were to just say, no, we don't want a story, we want to do our normal skits, I am perfectly okay with that. But I don't know. I just see potential in them, and like I just really just want to see them grow. Right? Like my whole goal when I look at them now is just how can I improve it, and how do I not fuck this up? And how do I say something without sounding mean, even though I never sound mean really? I don't know. I'm not a mean person. I'm always positive, but like it's my introvert side. It's like how in the world do I improve this into posting once a month and transform it into like them posting once a week about some awesome thing that's happening or whatever? Because yeah, they do move slow and just as slow as me, but if we can accelerate that process somehow by posting once a week, that'll be great instead of once a month. I mean, technically, I finished that the interview video in like 3 days, but I didn't give it to them in like a week from when I made it, or like 2 weeks after I made it, because I was so nervous and I was just like, I don't know if they're gonna like me. And what I was gonna say earlier
was like, man, if they had the following three people, like if they had Cake Station, AK, or Justine, which is actually the person that's watching me, looking at me right now, literally, they would have a banger animating people. Because I am like the bottom barrel one. I'm like the Dollar Tree versus Walmart. So, but it doesn't matter. I want to make it work because all I want is to animate, I guess. I lost my train of thought. But oh well. It's just that I don't know. I just don't want to fuck it up, you know? I'm not like this, and they think kind of highly of me because they saw my Ruby trying to be a part of the algorithm animation, and so they're just like, I really like your animations, and I'm just like, no, it's not that good. It's not that good in comparison to these gods, because I am literally like not as good as I want to be at all. Like I peaked at Purish Training in my Twitter. Like that's like the top one I've done. Like literally, like if anyone were to look back and go to Purish Training, after that, I'm downhill. But then again, like I guess I should blame it, and I don't want to blame it on my father passing. But like after my father passing, it was like I just could not animate the same for some fucking reason. But I don't want to blame it on that. I just am gonna chop it up to laziness. Somehow, I dropped in quality. Like I took a massive dip. I went up, 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 and then after that moment of taking a break, I guess it was a break. That was the problem. Yes, it's like an artist after they stop drawing for like a month and a half, they just lose their skills. That's exactly what happened to me. Like literally after like a month of going away and coming back, I lost it all because I was doing fairly good with animating. And I always keep looking back at Purish Training, and I want to post, man, I peaked at this, but I try not to be depressing in my post. Like I'll try to avoid at all costs to not be depressing. It's always going to be positivity in my Twitter posts. I don't want anyone to feel bad for me or there's no negative posts here, only uplifting stuff. So, yeah. And there's many posts that I don't post on like the things I don't post is just like either I'm too nervous to talk to people, or it's probably something that's probably gonna be negative, or like, you know, how you put this, even like constructive criticism I don't do because people can take it negatively. So like I avoid that too, because there's some people in Twitter that really need heads up, and I'm not gonna name any names, but I mean they don't look at my streams, so I guess I could say it, but I'll beat around the bush. There's a person that name their titles not what their actual video is, and in my opinion, I think you don't do that, because then if somebody comes to your video and tells you about their thumbnail that has nothing to do with the actual video, you can't really get mad at them. You can't get mad at someone going in to your video and getting upset or trying to correct you on something when your thumbnail says something else. Okay, for example, if your thumbnail says, I'm doing a backflip right now, and you don't do that backflip in that video, you are lying to people. And I just wanted to say to that person, bro, you can't be mad at someone for saying, why didn't you do the backflip in the video, or like that's not the right way to do a backflip, or like talking about the backflip that even though in the video you didn't do that backflip. God, like you don't like how can you get mad at someone for not watching the video and only going based off the thumbnail? gosh, like why? Ugh, man, it's just. Ugh. Well, that's just my pet peeve, but still. Anyways, I got a little bit on a tangent, but basically though, just I don't post negativity. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Yeah, the cats are on my nerves too. God. Yeah. Oh yes. By the way, for the record, yes. 3 cats and 5 dogs on this property. Yeah. How many do I own? 0. Oh, and from my last stream that I deleted, I did say there was a +1 kitten. Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, that thing didn't pan out too well. Sadly, this is the first. Okay, she's had kids before, right? So it's not her first rodeo, but this is the first time ever doing this. But she kind of didn't know where the placenta ended and the stomach began. She kind of ate too far, so that happened. Because I know people would be like, "Oh, you're supposed to just cut it yourself," and it's like, no, she did it. She's had so many litters. She even nursed another person's litter, and I'm pretty sure she ate the placenta herself. Like, I'm pretty sure. She literally knows how to do it like the back of her hand. The only difference between then and now is because she's stressed out. Anyways, it's fine. The thing it didn't come into this world that long, so it didn't make any attachments, thankfully. Anyways, yeah. What was I talking about? I don't know anymore. After I got interrupted, I'm just like, eh. Anyway, so yeah, so the main thing, what I want to talk about is Ruby AU, because that's what I'm all about, and that's what I'm thinking the most of. Because yes, they have literally everything it takes to make one, and apparently they just never have done it before, or never thought of. I don't know how they have never thought about it. I don't know. I asked, and only 2 people responded so far, but I guess they haven't really thought about it. Is from my interpretation. Because, like, thinking about it, if they have the entire crew of Ruby, basically, right? Especially the main ones that are gone, which has been deceased, is Penny, Adam, and Roman and Pyrrha. Especially because they have those 2, we can just restart Ruby. Obviously, I would like to continue Ruby after Volume 3 because I'm biased. This is why I always use the original Ruby. I will never upgrade. For my own personal animations, I will never upgrade because I'm stuck on Volume 3 only because that was Monty's era, right? And I like Monty's era, and I like the way he was going. And in my opinion, just like everybody else's opinion, apparently on the internet, is like Ruby derailed and it never became the same. And yeah. And people are wondering why, but obviously it's because the original creator is deceased. So, but I think, gosh, man, I have opinions, and the one opinion I have is that I know dang well Monty, and I also don't say Monty on Twitter at all. I try to avoid that word because I know it's gonna I try not to be any clickbaity on my Twitter profile. So if there's ever like a clickbait thing, like even right now, I name my title what is it? I name my title like I'm gonna say something or whatever. What is it? I can't even look at it. Oh, I gotta tell you about something. I was gonna originally name it. Guess what? I'm a part of Ruby VR or stuff like that. But that would have triggered the word, and I don't want to really be a part of the algorithm. I try to be off the algorithm as much as possible because I don't want to like overhype it or be a part of like the Ruby VR titles and like be in that line for people to look up. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Volume 3 basically. So yeah, in my opinion, I don't think Monty would be that anticlimactic with Ruby's eyes, right? Because Ruby is literally the same bloodline as Yang, which powers up, right? Like they have a power up. So why in the heck would Ruby only have flashlight eyes? Which is why I'm changing the Maka versus Ruby thing, because there's no way he would just have something be so anticlimactic. Oh, it's a flashlight for Grimm. Like, no. Like, it shouldn't be a flashlight for Grimm. Because also, technically, Cinder got hit with the blast of the white eyes. And apparently something happened with her. So, if it was truly like a blast of just like a Grimm wipe, then she wouldn't have gotten hurt because, you know, like, Cinder is literally wasn't Grimm back then. So that's just my opinion. So I think that the white eyes would have been like an evolution, right? So here's my thought about how Volume 3 would continue, right? It would be like them going back to school, not like they would try to repair Beacon and them going back to school, not some weird thing that they actually went on, but them going back to normal school and everything, and then Ruby having like an evolution state where like not just her silver eyes, or like she'd probably have silver eyes, but she would be like her mother, right? Where her mother's like all white. Because I'm pretty sure that Monty was in the transformations. Like who isn't really, right? So I would assume that Ruby would have some evolution state and like would have like new art and everything for her, because that's a banger. And then there's also a leak, well not really a leak, but AK Motions said something also about how what is it called? Whatchamacalls it? That Beacon itself was actually like a giant gun. I believe that. And I think it's powered by the maidens, which is why it was downstairs. Like, that's also my opinion too. Like, I think it was like powered though by the maidens. That's just my input. But like something like that. And the whole maidens being like Summer Winter Fall, I don't really know about that. I don't know if he even mentioned. Was that an official? I don't know if that was an official Volume 3 thing, but yeah, no, the whole power up thing, I think that was a thing, right? That it should be like a power up, a power boost, not like some stupid, boring, anticlimactic flashlight, or like, oh, if you're a maiden, you get these special maiden powers and you just get glowy flame eyes. Like, no, I'm pretty sure that it would have been a full body transformation. No way it would just be eyes, right? I don't know. That's just my opinion. Because I just think that something's fall flat after. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody has that opinion, but like many things fall flat after Volume 3. It does not have the same feel. And I've heard from the new people that, no, I can't really call them new, but the next people that directed Ruby, and I quote, they said they always wanted Ruby to be a part of like a fantasy fairy tale. And I'm thinking, why? Why would you want to be in why? Ruby's not a fairy tale. It's not in the Stone Ages, right? No, I could be tripping. But as far as I'm aware, isn't Ruby like a semi-futuristic thing where there's, flying ships and technology and stuff everywhere? Why in the world would it be an Alice in the Wonderland type of thing? And yes, I do hate that small rabbit thing that they brought up. My most hated Ruby thing. Yeah, they are based off of fairy tales. Yeah, but they said in their video that they've always wanted to have it to be Alice in the Wonderland. And oh my gosh. And the last volume was my most hated volume of all of Ruby, in my opinion. I really, really did not like that. They did everything wrong there. And I hate to say that people did something wrong. I can accept everything that they've done so far. When they did the Alice in the Wonderland thing, they draw a line. Not draw a line. They crossed the line. One, why would Ruby give up the sword of Penny that died not once, but twice in front of her, basically? Why would she give that up? And another thing, why would she give up her crescent, the thing that her mother gave her emblem, right? Why would Ruby give that up? That is such an anti-Ruby thing. You don't just give that up and be like, here, have this. Like, no. Like, no. Gosh. And I hate, what was it? I hate the mouse. I think his name was Little. What a half-ass name, by the way. But, like, I hate that rat. I really do. It's so cringeworthy. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to be cutesy. If they wanted an Alice in the Wonderland themed Ruby, they could have literally made an off branch of Ruby or something. And I think they should have just made a whole new. Oh no, they couldn't because they wouldn't have gotten a lot of views. But they should have just made another animating thing instead of continued Ruby like that. I only don't like it because it's a left right. It's the left right hook. It's a left hook out of nowhere, right? Like, I don't know. Inside the animation, it's like it was so clunky, right? Oh, you're a tiny creature. Hi. Now you're my friend. I don't know. I don't think it was planned out. Okay, I would probably like Little if it was like reasonably to like if there was like a reason to like him other than cuteness, right? Because let's be honest. If he was a giant spider and he all of a sudden liked Ruby, like I don't think people would like that either. I don't know. I think it's the delivery, and also, yeah, I think it was rushed. I think it was really rushed. It was so rushed. Oh wait, no, that's actually no. Okay, but I also retract my statement of the most hated animation. I guess. Oh, and it's not official, is it? But uh, the Justice League and Ruby X Ruby. I don't. Is that? I don't think it's official. Is it? If it's official, then that will be my number one hated. And I didn't even watch it all the way. I watched clips. But I think that if that's an official Ruby thing, where it's like that's a part of the story, then I vote that to be my officially the hated thing. Because why the heck is the I don't know why I'm venting this now, but like why in the world is the Grimm running into their punches? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's a joke, right? Like the whole Justice League thing is a joke, right? There's no way it could be official because if you look at the Grimm, and I see people repost it, and I want to say something so badly, but I can't because I'm a positive person. But it's not cool. It's not like a fancy, awesome thing if a Grimm actively runs into your punch. Like it doesn't even try to dodge it. It's like directly into the face. Like if you look at any time that they fight, the Grimm don't attack. Oh wait, no, the repost what happened was like the Grimm ran side by side next to Yang and they just took the blows. That was funny. I'm like the Grimm didn't swipe It didn't do anything. It just ran beside her and was like, "Hi, how you doing?" And then she punched it, and I'm just like, "What?" Like the Grim was so anticlimactic. They did nothing. Oh, don't get me mentioned about the robots that shot at the wall and didn't even shoot Ruby point blank. How you gonna be an advanced robot and shoot the wall 10 times and Ruby's right in front of you and you're an advanced robot? I don't believe that Justice League thing was real. That was fake. That was so fake. Anyways, why am I saying this? Oh yeah, I'm trying. I be positive online basically. So that's the thing. Anyways, oh yeah, I brought this up because I want to start, if they were to do the AU thing, I want to start where Volume 3 left off for Ruby VR because like that's like the place to be. That's like the premium place to start off at, where everything could be rebuilt and back to normal, right? Because I like the school. Like the school was like had charm and everything. They were learning and whatnot. Like I that's kind of how I figured, like how I think it would have been like originally, where like they go to school and then they go out on missions and then they come back and then the day kind of restarts like a normal episode, right? Where they go out, do something, come back. Or oh, the biggest example is like Ruby Chibi, for example. I think it's kind of like that, where it's like it has a beginning, middle, and end. They go out, do something fun and interesting. They come back to bed and like restart the day. Like I think it kind of should have been like that. So that's kind of the vision of what I want for like Ruby VR, where it's kind of like Ruby Chibi almost, where it's like they go out, do something cool, they come back, and you know continue on with their adventures. Or like if they have this super cool villain, they can bring a new voice actor in, which would be even better. Cause like, what if people aren't blessed with the voice actor voices of Ruby, right? You could just put new ones in. Like if we can just get like a system going where we actually just also include other people somehow, or like even an audience member or something. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. I will so bring that up. If we can just like make batches of like and rigs of people, of random people, and they asked, not we, I can't really, well, I'm not part of them, so I should be saying we, but whatever. If they can just ask the audience, hey, who wants to do a one-off animation for voice acting? You can work with us and know how it feels like to be a part of Ruby VR. Hooray! That would be a terrific idea. Legitimately. Like, that's how awesome I think Ruby VR could be. Where, like, they include the fans into their skits and into the episodes so they can feel like they're a part of something, right? Or like people get together, you know? Cuz that's kind of how my personality is, where it's like I want everybody to like everybody. I want everybody to be, like happy with each other, right? So, that's kind of how I want to be. And like to show people that you don't have to be a perfect voice actor to be a part of them or to like have a character is a good thing, because like that's kind of how AI is like replacing people, because like I don't want to suck up to like a person with a high pitched voice, for example, to play this specific person and whatnot. Like, no, if I have a batch of people, of randos, right? And I just be like, hey, anybody, be a voice actor of this random person and just wing it. That's great. Like who needs AI when you have a whole crowd of people to do it? I mean, if you're a solo person, honestly, in my opinion, if you're a solo person, use AI, because honestly, sucking up to somebody else fucking sucks. But like for Ruby VR, for example, like if some way somehow we can have like a group of people, like a group of fans, like have a raffle or something with the fans or whatever, and just like make it work. I think that would be bomb. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just rambling because that would be such a banging thing to do. All right. Gosh, here, play this, please. I don't hear anything on my end. Yeah, I guess it's like morning, right? Oh, it's already in the morning. It knows. Oh no, I probably just pushed that. Never mind. Oop, I'm tripping. I'll get out of the window seal and onto my computer, baby. I'm not gaming. I'm basically typing. I don't know why my thing is glitching out. Hopefully my voice is fine. No, I kind of like the gaming one now that I see it. But yeah, like if I don't know, if I can somehow get it to where we can make more people happier and to do bigger projects than what they're doing right now is also my goal now. That is now my new goal. Because like, I don't know, I feel like it can be something. Like Ruby VR has so much potential, but they're not doing anything right now. And I get it, life problems, right? Like that's why they move slow, is because life hits people and sometimes somebody can't do something and somebody can't make it to something and yada yada. X excuse here, because I mean, and also excuses are valid. All excuses are valid. Doesn't matter if you stub your toe and you can't make it that day. It's all excuses valid. But it's just, if I can somehow get things rolling with Ruby VR, and I can somehow, I guess not really take control, but more of like guide them. Because I would love to take control. Gosh, if I can take control, I would have like a whole. I'll get to that in a minute. But like, yeah, like if I can somehow guide them to like go higher somehow, that would be a win. And I don't even care to take credit. I truly, truly don't care to take credit. What I want is just to figure out how to boost them. If I don't, I feel like I can, but I can't do anything about it right now because everybody has to look at it first, and it just I got to play the waiting game where I'm at the bottom of the list, waiting for a reply, and that's the most dreading thing to happen to an introvert is to wait for someone to reply because in your head, like you just think, oh, you're probably pushy or something, or you're probably doing something wrong. You don't actually know that you're perfectly fine because nobody's responded to you yet. Or they could ghost you. Oh gosh, I haven't been ghosted yet, but I know it will happen, and I feel so terrible when it happens. But whatever. It's just, ah, man. How can I improve them? Is the main thing, and I have many, 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 many ideas on improving, and I can only say one at a time. Like the whole audience thing that I just came up with just now. That I can't even mention that to them yet. Not until they think about the first thing I thought about, until they respond to the first thing I thought about. Like I gotta play the waiting game, and I get it. Like people aren't always looking at the chat and whatever, but man, I gotta play. I can't. I'm gibbering, but I probably even have to wait a week before I get like a full response on like things that are gonna happen, which is fine. I'm just nervous and an introvert, so it's whatever. And that's the thing though, like with our gosh, with their if they ever make an AU, like they could bring little into the fray, right? But at least it'll be something reasonable. It wouldn't be like a half done thing where it's like, yeah, this little creature is following you. Now it has to be your friend because it's following you. Oh, it helped you. Oh boy, like no, I'm pretty sure they would actually come up with a funny way of making them be friends. So that's kind of how my vision is. There's another thing I was gonna talk about, but I totally forgot what it was. Oh, if I could take control. Okay, so this that was like a more positive, passive way that I'm probably actually gonna do. But if I could take control, right? If they gave me the reins, which they will most likely never do, and they shouldn't do. But if they gave me the reins to like have some kind of like freedom to be like, you could set up anything and do whatever. If they gave you that freedom, my gosh, I would have a whole like, what is it called? I don't know Discord really well, but I will have a whole like section of like or like a tab to come to me for animation, or like it would be like skit ideas. I should probably wave with this, right? No, not really. Anyways, so it would be like skit ideas or like animation ideas and like stuff like that. Oh wait, I forgot I could just do standing, right? Where's my? Oh, here I am. What about pointing? Oh yeah, I forgot I could do game locomotive. That's also just weird. Yeah, I gotta just do standing because I don't really do anything. I can look around. Hi. There we go. I should have done that from the beginning. Anyways, um, so yeah, like, man, like, I don't know. I would literally have those tabs, and then I would literally do like OBS recording, or like tell them to send me like either a video or an audio recording. They don't have to show their faces. I don't really care for showing faces. Stay anonymous, honestly. I'm staying anonymous because, gosh, if anyone saw my face, they would unsubscribe immediately. But like, literally, like, if I can get audio by myself and like all the things I need by myself, and not really by myself, but like to be able to ask them straight away instead of instead of waiting, like waiting in the big chats on when they're gonna respond and whatever. I don't know, because I don't know how it works yet. So I don't know. I would just do that. That's kind of how I do. I'll also have like a another tab that's for everybody getting together to do an episode, being like, this is an episode idea, and then everybody has to approve it. Like I would literally have a thing where it's like everybody has to stamp or say yay or nay to this video idea for them to go through with it. For every single episode, it has to be approved by all the crew that was in it. Like, that's kind of how I want it, right? Because it can't just be me being like, you're gonna do this. Like, no, I don't want that. What I want is like everybody to get together in like this one tab. I don't know what you call it in Discord, but like this one tab on Discord, and then after we basically after we come up with an idea, then we go through with the idea, then everybody has to do a stamp of approval being like, yes, this is how it will be, and we all approve. But yeah, that's how it would be if I was in full control. But I would have to wait. I mean, I'll pitch it to them eventually, but it'll probably be like a month or so from now for me to pitch it. BRB. Yeah. Ah, boy. Anyways. I should have just probably ended it, honestly. I don't know why I did the whole BRB thing. I don't know. Okay, I guess since I'm here. So, I have approximately... Oh, I should have probably saved that. I have approximately 4 projects going on. 2 for Ruby VR, then 2 for my normal stuff, because I still need to do Maka versus Ruby, which I should probably show at least how I want it. And I deleted the other video, so I guess I should show it again. Oh, hi! Wow, you actually made it to my first stream. Congratulations! Hi. You finally caught my random stream. I mean, I'm pretty boring, so I mean... I kind of already talked about what I wanted to talk about. Yes, congratulations. Yes, you've made it. You're so proud of yourself. I've been busy. So, I mean, I haven't streamed for... I should look at my, ignoring yesterday, because yesterday was a fluke. How long has it been since I haven't streamed? It's been a minute. It's been a cool minute. 3 months ago. 3 months ago. Yeah, I don't stream often. And then before that one, it was 5 months ago. Then before that one, it was 6 months. It was like months at a time. Whew, I do not stream often at all. Yes, I know, right? I am a peak streamer. Now, I like to stay incognito as possible. The less people, the better. I don't know. I can't take the pressure. I mean, I could have clickbaited this. I could have been like, "I'm in Ruby VR!" Exclamation point, and then I'll be hitting that algorithm. I could have, but no, I choose not to. Also, the main thing to being I'm pulling up Maka versus Ruby, but the main thing about being a streamer, especially, is that you gotta be funny. You know, I'm not funny. I got no jokes. kind of the downside of me. It's kind of the downside. I don't got jokes, man. I don't got anything. I try to be funny, but it no do go no good. I don't know how to do the funny. Oh, that's another thing about Ruby VR is that they're all funny. So, if I could just let them take over doing the AU and I just make it happen, I'm okay with that because holy crap, am I not funny? But they are all funny. They are like extremely hilarious. But no, I could never be a proper VTuber, I guess. I guess technically this is being a VTuber, but I could never be a proper VTuber because yeah, no, I could never do that. I don't know how to do the funny. The funny is hard. I hope I'm not lagging, but I'm trying to pull up the thing right now. Blender. Blender is a blunder. Oh, if you want to know what I'm seeing, this is what I'm seeing right now. It doesn't want to show you anything. Oh, there it is. So yeah, all of this I did by myself. Hooray me. I'll fix it up later. He turns out like a badass. And then my idea is to do what the greatest God's gift of Cake Station. If I could just do this, that would be dope. I said I wasn't gonna go to Blender in this stream, and here I am in Blender. I can't get away from this thing. Blender's my home. So yeah, I kind of stopped. As you can tell, I'm working on this part. But yeah, she's gonna come up and then do a slash like that. So basically, this is kind of how the combat will kind of go, which is just this though. Because as I said before, I doubt that Monty would. This is my opinion. It's just, I just feel like Monty would make the eyes nothing but a flashlight for Grim. I feel like it would have to be a power boost. So that's why I gave her a power boost. Because, I mean, as much as I like to be lore accurate and everything, there's no way it's a flashlight. There's no way. I refuse to believe that it would be a flashlight. So, power boost is in my soul. And I'll always run that by the AU team. Or not AU team, there's no AU team. But like, if there ever was like Ruby VR AU, I will literally tell them, if they use the eyes, I want it to be a full body transformation. And I don't care if I have to redo Ruby's entire body to be white like her mother. I will make that happen. Like, I will literally want a whole ass commission. God. It's not marketable at all. Ruby Silver eyes should never be a flashlight. Because think about it. Why would Monty just be like, oh, instant win. I open my eyes and now you just become stone and you're now instantly lost. Like, that's so anticlimactic. That's like nothing, right? That's like an instant cop-out win, you know? It's like a cop-out win, where like you win because you have this one thing. I don't know, I've always hated that. Which is also why I hate, for example, the Maka versus Ruby fight. Because the Maka versus Ruby fight is Maka doing one thing, Ruby is automatically shut down. Boom, done. I hate that. That's so bullshit. This is also why I'm doing this. Because just doing one move to be an instant win is the biggest cop-out in anime history. In my opinion. I don't like cop-outs. If you can't beat your opponent normally, what the hell are you doing? Which is also why I hate Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! But gosh, like, God. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore because it's been nothing but a don't let your opponent play type of thing, and that's just not fun. Wait, flashlight friends? Is this some kind of Care Bear thing? Flashlight friends. You know what? I'm searching this up. Fine. I'll do it. I'll bite. Flashlight friends. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen the dog. I've seen the blue dog. I'm not putting this up on stream because just in case something happens. But I've seen the dog before. I haven't seen all these other ones. What the heck? Yes, you know what? This is Ruby. Ruby is a flashlight friend. You just turn her on and turn her back off and she wins. You're right. You are so right. Gosh. Terrible. Anyways, I'm not gonna work on this right now because, you know, I just got back home from work and I just wanted to show off. A Ruby version of it would be, I don't know. Actually, that's like saying Aang at his avatar state would also be marketable. I don't think so. Like, basically, it'll be Ruby like this, right? This is... I don't think you can market this. I don't think this is marketable too much. Ruby in the pose formation doing the Michael Jackson thing. I don't think this would. I mean, it kind of would be a cool action figure, I guess. I don't know. Also, any animation you see with these headphones, that's how you know it's for me, by the way. Just a tidbit. So if anyone wanted to steal my animations, I mean, they could, because I have this on my Patreon. But so far, nobody's used it. But yeah, this. If you ever see this, that's how you know it's me. Okay, I guess BRB again. It's not fine. No, I do not want to leave at that time. Screw your time. It's okay. I only got 2 people here. They're actual friends though. It's not like it's random people.
Okay, great. Screw you.
Well, okay. Well, you don't gotta say that though. That's just mean. I guess Ruby. Oh man, you could be nice sometimes. You know, it didn't hurt.
I could, but meanness means niceness going out the window.
That makes no fucking sense. Whatever. Anyways, yeah. Okay, she hidden the Luigi. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I didn't see that because I got distracted by somebody. But yeah, you're right. He is in the Luigi. That is so true. You right. You right. You right. You're right. Let me just back this up. So yeah, that's how it's going so far. Well, technically I could show the thing I'm doing for Ruby VR. I mean, it's not. He didn't not say I couldn't share it. He didn't say it was a secret. And it's not like I signed a waiver saying it. And I could show it because only 2 people. I doubt anyone is gonna watch this. At least not from start to finish. I doubt anyone was to see this. Anyway, so spoilers, by the way. So if you don't want to see any spoilers, then it's not even that long either. It's actually really, really, really short. I'll pull it up, but give me a sec. But also the reason why I'm having a spoiler. Yeah, I'm not under NDA. Thank you. I was actually looking for that. I am not under NDA, so it does not matter. You are so helpful. Yeah, I will leak it. Okay. This has been done for 2 months now, and I'm still waiting on the voice actor, okay? It's just a little too long to wait, okay? It's too long for me to wait. So yes, you're getting leaks right here and now from the actual animator. I swear, if you go to Ruby VR and you just be like, "Yeah, I know what your next animation is gonna be," then you're just a bully, and I sue you for all your worth, which is probably nothing. Just like me. All right, here it is. Oh yeah, also, their god, the shopkeep, because Justine, you're so right. That shopkeep is OP. But yeah, their literal person that runs everything knows how to, like, how you put this? They know how to, like, illustrate someone to do something instead of just telling them what to do. They tell them in the video up here of how to do things. So this is my animation now. So she flies in as the thing buffers. I even made, he didn't tell me to do this, but I made a loading bar, and I also made this, but don't worry about it. So she comes in, she swoops down, she flies around, even has a perfect reference up behind it, which is great. And she just plop. She gives a salute. Okay, so I made her salute. This is not my original salute. He instructed me again to revise the salute, so I did. So he gave me an actual like a video of how to salute. I think yeah, it's kind of up here. So he actually gave me a video to redo my salute, so I did. So I did that. By the way, this is the mocap version. This is he actually mocapped this, and I just followed the mocap. So now she's going to charge up her attack. And yes, I animated this. It's awesome. So she shoots at this. It falls now. It will blast. It just needs to be reset. But I can't. I can't be bothered. Literally, when they give me the freaking, when they give me the voice acting, I can then reactivate the blast. But yeah, this shoots out and it cracks everywhere. And so it comes back into her. Or not, no, actually it doesn't come back in, but it just, it goes behind her actually. And then she flies off with it. Whee! That was the whole thing. That was literally the whole thing. So, that's my animation. Oh, and by the way, yes, this is actually what I made. I made all of that, including the fly. I think I posted about that, where it's like I posted the boots flying off. It's fully rigged and everything. It was actually really easy, but I can actually control the that. So that's the thing I've been waiting 2 months on for the voice acting. It takes them really long, but in between this. Somewhere in between it. Oh yeah, a few words. Right here, it's supposed to cut off. Like, she's supposed to say something, I think, after she salutes. No, I think it's before. She does this. It's supposed to stop. So I cut this off. She says her few words. And then she salutes. And then does this and all this and that. And so I'm just waiting for that. That's the thing I've been waiting on. Because so far, I've only done, officially, I've done that and one other thing for them, which is the Lisa interview thing, because I decided that on my own terms because I wanted to have my own initiation, because there's no way I wanted to just be like, I'm your animator and I've done nothing for you. I didn't want to do that, so that's why I made the interview thing. Where's my everything? Oh, here it is. Oh no, this is the weird version. Oh well. So yeah, that is it. Nothing really that other interesting. I'm not really doing much of anything else besides 4 projects at once. Well, technically 3.5, because I'm already done with that one. So yeah, there's Maka. Oh, there's the Nora thing. I made the slushie, and I posted that yesterday. That was cool. Yeah, what else? Oh, I need to Ruby hand holding. Gosh, how long has it been since I've not did I post ideas. Oh my gosh. When was the last time I did my post ideas? It's ever since the Maka versus Ruby thing kept like popped up. Oh no. It was first the new Ruby. It was the new Ruby I made, and then it was Ruby versus Maka. So I got so sidetracked. I got so sidetracked. I was supposed to do like ideas. Where is it? The last idea I did was on May 13th. So that was last month. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, when did I post the idea things? In April? Okay, so it's only been 2 months. Okay, what's on the list? Okay, so I need to do Ruby and Whis hand holding. Like holding hands. I gotta do that. And then after I'm done with that, who else did I hurt? Oh, it's yours. Oh God, Justine, dude, I don't know. I don't know how to put a jacket on. You told me to do the most hardest thing to do in animation so casually. How could you ask someone to do that? Oh, I'm buffering again. Oh no. I guess holding on. Oh no. Whoops. Am I back? Oh no. Hold on. Whoa, I like lagged the hell out. I don't know why I'm lagging. Whatever. Hold on. Okay. So yeah. Okay, so what was next? Do you know, you can't say to do the most hardest thing to do in animation history is putting on and off clothing. And I was gonna do it with Adam too, by the way, because he actually has a jacket. But bro, I did say I'll try it. I will so give up the moment it's too hard. And then after that one, it is Juan performing parkour, which technically, no, I never did that, but I will do that. And I gotta not do the typical thing and make him fall flat on his face, which we were all expecting. Oh boy. You know what? Hold on. You know what? I want to put the jacket on. You say, okay. You know what? You know what? I will put the jacket on. You know what? 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 Where's Adam? Where's my Adam thing? Hard to put a jacket on, my dude. Blender. Their projects. Ruby. Oh wait, no, you're not in. Where is my Adam? Actually, I have no clue where he is. If you were to ever see my organization skills, you would you'll wonder why I even know where everything's at. John Salem. Here he is. Wait, where's my edit of Adam now? Oh well, I'll just use the original file of Adam. Oh no, he's right here. Then edit. Hell yeah. I'm waiting. This is not the correct one. This is not my file of Adam. Don't worry. Boop. This is my personal file for Adam. Alright, you wanna freaking okay. So I mean I'm pretty sure he's naked underneath there anyways. So it's perfect. Okay, you wanna gosh, you wanna see how hard it is to do Adam? Let me essentially unbutton his thing real quick. Rip that. Oop, you know what? Okay, how do we classic man over here? Check it out. Boop. Okay. Wait, how attached is it? Oop. Okay, I'm gonna hide that. How attached is okay, so not that attached. You know how hard is it to put a jacket on? So you have to animate the jacket. Like jackets, there's a reason why anime never ever like make their clothes go off and on because everything's attached, right? So that means I would have to have a semi-separate rig for the thing, right? How the oh wait, it's take that off. Okay, now I can see. I'll put that back on later. I'm so glad I know how to model. Are you still? Oh, you're not even ripped off. Wait a minute. Oh, you're hiding. What the heck? Okay, whatever. Eh. Okay, like this, right? Please tell me this is detached to. Good. Oh wait, where's connect? Oop, connected only, please. Whatever, that red thing can stay. Whatever, I don't care about that thing. You know what? In fact, oh, it's attached. Oh my god, whatever, I don't care. Oh, no wonder why I was all. Oh, I messed it up. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Here, I just take this. Don't take the back. Oh gosh, don't take the back side. Like, eh. It's gonna be the most hardest thing I've ever done in history. See, it's off now. It's on. Does this count? Does this? Does opening and closing the jacket on and off, does that count? That should count. That counts in my heart. Wait a minute, is this Ruby? Wait, is this Ruby's thing? Wait a minute, what is this? This is Ruby. What in the world? Bro really half-assed that. He literally got Ruby textures underneath here. Oh yeah, and I get. I think. Wait, no, I think this is from Yinyama. I'm pretty sure. I don't use this. I know I use the Ruby thing from Yinyama, but I don't know if he's from Yinyama. I have no idea. I hope so. I mean, even if it isn't, it doesn't matter. It's not like he's naked or anything, anyways. Okay. So what if? I started doing sleeves now, right? Okay, that's not gonna work. Just gonna do that. Boom. Right. Right. I'm so gonna shape key my way to victory on this one. I should have, gosh, I should have just like copied him from the freaking beginning. Oh, that's fine. I could just actually just do this. Whatever. Who cares? It's a testing. Oh, that was a big mistake. Okay, here we go. Here. Go away. All right, ready? Okay. Well, I gotta go, but you get the idea. You get the idea. I'll do it. I'll just put it on like this, and then delete this. It'll be simple. It'll be easy. Aha. Boom! I put the jacket on. Done. Mission accomplished.
Do cats understand when you spend money on them?
Nope. All right.
Because
All right. Well, that'll be all. Thank you for watching, I guess. I'll do your stinking Adam put on. What do I call this? Adam put on jacket. Boom. And I'll save it. Save it. There you go. All right. Bye. I'll be back next time. I don't know when I'll be back actually, so whatever.
I'll force him back later today.
Don't even hold your breath. All right, bye.